Hey everybody, Hardtekticon is back, and I am bringing you the Iron Factory EX-02 turret and manacle set with repro labels applied. So, let's get to reviewing them! Alright, so here we have the EX-02 turret and manacle set by Iron Factory. Their first product was a upgrade to Fall of Cybertron Grimlock. They came in like the normal retail colors, and also the greenish gold chrome from the Bruticus vs. Grimlock set, the Platinum set. But these guys are really cool. So cool I had to get repro labels, make them even cooler. I've actually have grown quite a collection, not a huge collection, but a nice collection of these Iron Factory little minifigures, legend scale figures, because they're just so cool. The design is really, really awesome. The size, again, legend scale size. They do so much for so little plastic. And I mean, not saying that these guys are cheap, you know, they're very sturdy, good, strong plastic. They're a little heavier than the standard Hasbro retail legend scale figures, of course. And, I mean, they're pretty sturdy. Oh, I broke his turret. No, I didn't. Just kidding. Now, I'm going to try and review all of my sets that I have so far, starting with this one, since this is the first thing they ever, or first legend class figure set they ever made. And it is supposed to kind of go with Metroplex. I'm not putting Metroplex in the frame. Sorry, guys. He's actually right here. I am Metroplex. But, yeah. We're not going to do a bunch with them. But, these guys are really cool. It came with their version of Sixgun right here. Their version of Slamtank, which does transform, we'll get to that later, and two of these little drones, little drone tanks, which can be weapons or be separated into a buttload of weapons, and we'll get to that too. And thankfully, all of this stuff works with standard 5mm pegs. So let's take off one of Sixgun's guns. And we're going to take Optimus Prime from the Legends line and give it to him. And look, it works just fine. No stretching or stressing. That's what I'm trying to say. Stressing of the hand or anything. Perfect. Perfect size, and they're real good, nice, solid. I mean, I'm really trying to bend it here. I'm getting a little bit of bend, but not much. But that also means that they got a little bit of flex to them, so they will stress before they snap. But yeah, so here we have Iron Factory's take on Sixgun. Really neat little figure. I really wanted one of the many Metroplex Sixgun upgrade sets. You know, that way I could have all that coolness for my Metroplex. And TFC made one, and another company made one, and they were like full size, like 10-inch or 12-inch figures or something like that. Maybe a little smaller. I never had one in hand. But they both had their issues and problems, and in no mode could all of the pieces fit on Metroplex at the same time. So I saw that was a big flaw. And then I saw this set and I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I want. This is really what I want. So I got this, never been happier. As soon as the repro labels came out for it, I got it. So let's go ahead and take a good look at Sixgun, and we'll kind of point out the repro labels as I go. First of all, let's get a good zoom in on his little basic head sculpt. It's nothing super special, just kind of like a red helmet and mask combo with some blue visor in there. And he's got his big gun turret things up here. He's got some guns on his arms, which, like I say, can come off. You can plug them in. Going by camera view here, sorry. Like this, if you prefer that look. Let's go and get re-zoomed in here. So yeah, if you like that look better. He normally stands great, but you do have to stand him properly. But yeah, let's put that back how I like it. Now, right here we got a repro label right below his chin. Right here on his pec muscles, I guess you'd say. Repro label, some nice fiery looking foilness. Some silver repro labels here. Tiny little dot right there. On his legs we got this piece and that piece right there. And on his arms covered up we got the silver pieces right there. And I can't remember if that's repro label or not. I feel like I need to try and peel it a little bit. It is. It is repro label. I just barely peeled right there. Just for y'all. Just for y'all. Because I love y'all so much. Okay, now for Sixgun, that is all the repro labels he comes with. And let's go ahead, since we got focus on him. Focus, get it? Let's go ahead and turn him into his alt mode, which is 2 guns. 2 double barrel guns. Now, he is a bit of a parts former. Not just talking about this, but what in the world is going on here? Let's just do that. Sorry about the weird lighting there, guys. But yeah, split them right here. And then you fold this piece right here. See how where the hinge is? Let's fold that down. So now he's got legs again. Doop, 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 doop. You want to go ahead and fold his arms back like this. And they will kind of connect via these 2 tabs. They don't connect super solidly, but good enough to stay in place. If you want, you can flip the head around. And there you got one of the guns. And then with this, his legs, you see the little pegs right in there. So you fold those in. Oh, well, let's go ahead and... I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for what you're about to see, but yeah. Go ahead and pull out that peg right there. And fold his legs in like I was previously showing you. And there's a little tab right there. Just kind of get that aligned properly. Tab that in. Pull his little peg right there. And from there, you can plug these in. So yeah, and now he's got 2 guns. Pretty cool. 2 double barrel guns. Or he is 2 double barrel guns. And look, I'm already messing up. Here is some more repro labels on each side of the guns. And on the side of his legs, there was one. Right there. And there. So yeah, that's Sixgun. I can never remember this poor little guy's name. Sixgun in his weapon mode. Let's go ahead and grab Op here. Let's see if he can stand the test of time to wield these massive weapons. Now, of course, they can fit on Metroplex on lots of areas. Kind of using it as a walker there. Yeah, so there you go. Optimus Prime wielding Sixgun. Still not understanding where the name Sixgun comes from, because I'm only seeing 4 guys. Anybody want to help me out and kind of acknowledge me? Then go for it. Alright, so we got Sixgun out of the way. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Slamtank. Really nice, chunky little tank. Really cool. Mainly white with some blue and grayish silver. Sorry about that. But we also got a lot of repro labels on here. Right there, we got some repro labels. Right. No, that's right there. and there, and there, and there, and there. Nice shiny repro labels. I'm on top of the tank turret. Got that one there, and right there, and those little bits right there. And then mirrored on that side. Nothing in the direct front. And two right there in the back, almost like weird tank headlights. So, to get him transformed into his robot mode, you start off by pulling off the tank turret, which is two pieces. This piece right here, and this piece right here, which does fold. And then you just kind of want to straighten out his legs here. Right here at this seam is where you're going to split it. Kind of fold it down. And then just kind of flip out these little pieces backwards. I'm doing it backwards. Okay, right there, that little piece is what you got to flip out. So, let's see, do I have any? Ooh, perfect. Repro label tweezers, highly recommended. There we go. I love these things. And I'll probably need to pull them out again. But yeah, that's what the foot looks like straightened out. Can't talk again today. Well, what's new, Hardtekticon? Looks like this almost every review. Ooh, scratch it a little. These things are sharp. I literally just did scratch it and take off a bit of plastic. See if you can see that. Come on. Yep, see right there? Right there. Scratched it a little. Oh well. Let's fix the view and continue the review. That was cheating rhyme, sorry guys. View and review, they rhyme, but it's not cool. But yeah, now you want to unpeg the top of the treads from the this part of the tank, the front, and fold it out. That's why watch out for the, go ahead and straighten this part out like that, and then you won't have trouble with it trying to pop off. So yeah, straighten out both parts, and then you want to fold down the front of the tank for his chest, and then spin this around, and there you go, you got Slamtank in robot mode. Now, I've never owned Metroplex from G1, but I was told that Slamtank did not transform, but I think it's cool that this one does. Pretty cool looking guy, a little fun chunky guy. Look at him, he's cute. He's just a cute. But yeah, he brings out some more repro labels right there and there on both shoulders, and some right there at his waist. We got some on his knees, which used to be the tail light things. So yeah, let's go ahead and get a good look at his head sculpt. Another really basic head sculpt. So yeah, cool looking little figure. Now, I didn't fully transform him. Now from here you have the choice of using this part of the tank turret as a shield, and this part, let's get things focused here. There we go. And he can either hold the tank turret gun or put it right here. So there's one option. And the other option is to put it back together and let it hang out here, right there, and there's more repro labels on his back, where you can have the turret sticking up or fold it down for a nice, neat, clean look. And anyways, he can still do that because we still got these. Again, repro labeled. So let's get to these. Now we got two of them, and two of them comes with a set. The Repro labels stickers right here are making them look a little different. This one being silver and blue, and this one being blue and silver. But yeah, now they don't really sit well by themselves, but let's go ahead and start taking them off apart. We got two of these little missile launcher pods on each one. Then you unplug this piece right here, which becomes a shield. See, we got a post hole and a post. And then you got Butterfingers. You've got two big frickin' old guns right here, like shotguns or something. And then this tiny little pistol, which can be held in two different ways. Now as for the stickers, on the shield part, you got one right there. These ones right here, the blue pieces, the fiery looking pieces right there, and the silver. Nothing on the pods, just black and red. On the big shotguns, you got these silver stickers right here, which I didn't apply perfectly, but good enough. And these have posts right here and post holes on top. And then again, nothing on the tiny little pistol. And then here's this one with the silver shield pieces and the tiny little blue spots. Everything else is the same. And of course, let's just take our buddy right here, Manacle, or Turret, or whichever one he is. He is Slamtank, that's the main thing. And let's arm him up. There it is. We got this other big old gun. And then we got a shield. Put the shield like this on his forearms. No, I think I like it better like this. His forearm is almost big enough to be a shield with that piece. But yeah, now he's got the shield and the big old gun. And he's got a little pistol right here in this forearm. And then for the missile pods, let's put those at the ankles. And Turret, oh, and there's some more on the side that I didn't show in robot mode. Some repro labels, that is. So now we have Slamtank being a tank already, really angrily looking armed up. Yeah. He looks like he's about to hurt somebody. So he's got a shield, his two shotguns, his pistol, and his missile pods. And you still have, making him a little front heavy, a second one to deal with. So all those Legends figures that Hasbro put out and started taking away the minicons, the ones that didn't originally have a weapon anyways, well, now we have weapons for them. So yeah. From here I'm going to reassemble and drop stuff. Reassemble and retransform everything back to how I had it and do some real quick comparisons. I really like the noise, listen. Oh, that one didn't do it. It's really satisfying. And that's it. Okay. So let's start off with the drone tank. You start with the tiny little pistol. You go ahead and put the shotguns on the sides. And from here, there's two different ways to do it. You can put the shield piece like this, or turn it around. Alright. Or you can take the shield piece, flip this around and put it on the peg where it's more in the middle, and get that. Which is, well, let's finish this. Now you put the missile pods on the post holes on the shotguns. And now we can compare how different they look. And of course you can have one of each to make them just look really different. So that's how we got those. Now we're going to put Slamtank back together. I'm going to put my repro label tweezers up before they stab me and kill me. These things are really sharp. But we're going to go ahead and flip his chest up. Oh, are we having trouble? No, not because of that. There we go. It was just giving me a little bit of trouble. Then we're going to move his arms back into place. Take this tiny little peg right there and plug it in that tiny little slot while turning this arm to where that piece is in the side. Okay, and then you can peg it in right there. And same thing for the other side. Oh, came on peg somehow. There we go. Now peg that in. And now you're going to flip the feet back down. Did I tell y'all to make sure to spin that around? And just go ahead and fold it up. Fold his little legs up. Then you're going to put them together right there. Right. Now one bad thing about Slamtank is he has no wheels or working treads. But with the legend scale figure, I mean, you got to give it a little bit of leeway. Try to put it in the wrong hole. Go. And now we have Slamtank back. And then even easier, for Sixgun, just move his arms back out, spin his head back around, put his artificial legs back on his back. Whoop, wrong piece. These guys don't combine as far as I know. We'll go ahead and take the guns off the legs, flip that back around, put his piece back up. And then you see the little slot right there, the two piece, almost kind of looks like an H. And there you go. Just put it together. And Sixgun is back in the house. Put his guns back on. Alright, and we have the set back to how it was. Now for some quick comparisons. Here is Sixgun, and let me go ahead and get him armed up with this tiny little wee gun. We have Optimus Prime, this janky head. Optimus is a little bit taller. Let's go ahead and get this a little bit more centered. Optimus is a little taller, but nowhere near as bulky as Sixgun. Weight-wise, Sixgun's like 1.5 times heavier, it feels. Just going by feel. Alright, and let's go ahead and do a fun one for Slamtank here. I have got Legends Warpath. So those are those two guys together. Legends Warpath is like, I have wheels. Kaboom! They're pretty close to the same size until you do this. I mean, width and lengthwise, same size, but thickness and, you know, it's noticeably heavier. So there we go. And if you want to have the whole set really stick together, all in two pieces, what I do, let me get this shield back on the other side. Okay, there we go. I plug the whole tank drones into the side of Sixgun's arms and have him wield his normal gun arms in his hands. There we go. And same with the other side. There we go. Get his gun right there. And there you go with Sixgun sporting way more than 6 guns now. It should just be called like Infinite Gun. But yeah, all together there is, with repro labels, the Iron Factory EX-02 turret and manacle set. And this is Hardtekticon, and I will see y'all next time.